You look very nervous. I don't get nervous.
A little shaky.
Let me away. Oh, hang on. They've got to get that much. My feet. For free? My scooter.
Not on this channel.
My
You
feet.
gotta pay premium for those babies.
This is very strange.
This is weird.
Because I'm filming the Fraser Oliver video.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Are you stressed?
I'm stressed.
You don't need to be stressed.
Ice coffee. Panic attack.
You don't need to be stressed.
Ice panic. Coffee attack.
You don't need to be stressed, okay?
Okay.
Because I'm here. Half of Mav is here. And therefore, it's going to be fine. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Mediocre Best podcast. I am Fraser Oliver.
I am Parker, King of Orange's Register.
Now, for those eager-eyed viewers, I see you. Well done. You'll notice that's not James.
Not as handsome, I'm afraid. Shut the
Oi!
fuck up!
We are.
Oh, I've got cramp in my toesy woesies.
Shut up, we're recording the podcast. Sorry about that, everyone. My washing's done. Now, for those of you who are regular viewers of the podcast, you will know Parker from certain great episodes such as Christmas 2, Electric Boogaloo,
And holiday.
Jobs, and several Reddit themed, and basically we just need a podcast idea. Parker's probably there.
Hi.
But we've spoken last week, me and James, about he's doing a certain show. I don't know how in depth we can't remember. He's doing a pirate show somewhere. And that means he has rehearsals quite a lot, as we said, and we film in the evenings, but we realised there was no time we'd be able to film for this week's podcast. So we came up with this idea. Parker's replacing James for this episode.
I feel
so
bad
for a week,
about it.
You get a Fraser and Parker map. So
For a
basically
week?
for a week, because it's one episode. Because what me and James had said, we spoke about this, and we were like, he said he might send a video for me to put in explaining his side a bit more. Basically, we've managed to put an episode a week out since we moved into this house. Well, yes, it's been a couple of days late sometimes, but we have got enough episodes for every week of the year, and we didn't want that to stop. So we thought, let's keep it going. We're going to do a notes episode because any of the themes we kind of want to wait for James, so we're just going to do notes. And yeah, it's just going to be us two, and then James will be back next week. Don't worry. Admin done. Hi, Parker.
Hi.
How are you?
Stress!
Well, you've been on the podcast before.
Yeah, but not as a figurehead.
A figurehead? What do you mean, figurehead?
I'm like Santa.
He's a fatty with a beard who fits the suit. There's a reference. So, I've tried to come up with notes that I think we will talk about, but I don't think me and James would. This one I do want to bring up with James. The first one, right? I really like a certain baked good. I get it from Lidl quite a lot. I love these things.
Yes.
Now, what is it?
It's a croissant.
I have trouble pronouncing this word.
Croissant.
Because, say you go into like a cafe near it, you want a croissant. I'm like, croissant? What do you say? Because I feel like if you say croissant, it makes you sound all, you're trying to be French by saying croissant. But if you say croissant, it sounds like you're it sounds like a hate crime.
I feel like there's two worse ways to say it. Like two of the worst ways to say it.
See if I agree.
As you said, croissant.
Croissant.
Say
If you say, can I have an almond croissant, please? I'm like, a croissant?
Yeah.
You can fuck off.
Yeah, it's like you're trying too hard. But I want to see if you agree with me. Croissant.
No one says croissant.
A few people have
Tom
said
Holland
croissant.
Quaxon. I think the two worst ways are croissant and croissant. If you say croissant, I'm like, it's not phonetic. Like croissant.
Croissant.
Still give the T, give it a bit of Britishness. Yeah. Croissant.
Except for we cut the T out of most things.
Don't say, croissant is, oh, look at me. Croissant is just wank. Say croissant.
I've had a few croissants. You'd be surprised.
Like, if you just go, I'll have a croissant, please. That's fine. Can I have an almond croissant?
Yeah.
Can I have an almond croissant, please? You can, fuck off, please. Can I have an almond croissant, please? A croissant.
Yeah, it sounds angry.
Yeah, almond croissant. Croissant. Shout at me again, dickhead. With your croissants.
Croissants?
Yes.
That's a new one.
So, there you go.
It's
Public service announcement.
fine.
Yes, say croissant. Or croissant. Not croissant.
Someone's going to tell us we're wrong.
Oh, they can fucking tell us. But no, if the French way, yes, is croissant. Je voudrais un croissant. No. I would like a croissant.
Je suis un croissant.
You are a croissant.
I have a croissant.
Sticking on the food theme, there has been a certain thing that we've discovered in Asda.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we both like bubble tea. Bubble tea is a massive thing. It went mental in lockdown. It's kind of simmered down now, and it's kind of starting to come back.
We're not milk tea people.
No,
We're
fruit
tapioca.
tea
It's
with
fruit tea
the
with
popping
fruit
pearls.
popping
That's what
yeah.
we like. Only the tapioca rubbish. Fuck off. But also, there's one in Plymouth we said we really like. There's one in Falmouth that was, yeah, it exists. There's one in Redruth that we've tried that we really like, and we were like, they're always like £6-7 and meh. And then I was at work, and one of the people I was working with said to me, "Oh, we do bubble tea now." I'm like, "Pardon?" So I stroll on down the tea aisle.
Here's a sample that we made.
Throw it. So I go down the tea aisle, and I see this. Now they do the individual bags, which I think are £2.80. I want to say, which is passion fruit with strawberry popping bubbles. But then they also do this for I think £8, where you get enough for 4 bubble teas. Apparently, we'll get into that because I'm pretty fuming. But the passion fruit with strawberry bubbles, because you usually go, if we go out, what would you usually go for?
Lychee with lychee.
Lychee. If you can't go lychee with lychee, what would your second choice be? Lychee could be in there somewhere, but you can't do lychee
I
or
like
lychee.
passion fruit.
Okay.
I used to get passion fruit ones all the time from the one in Plymouth. Before they got lychee, because lychee skyrocketed as well.
What would you get? Passion fruit with what?
Lychee or
right.
Or
so you still did lychee bubbles, but not.
No, I don't think they had bubbles at that. I used to get passion fruit with passion fruit because I'm autistic and things need to taste the same. I'd also go for a peach one. I like peach. I've had an apple one, but they're not very good.
But the passion fruit one with strawberry bubbles is really good. The raspberry one is okay. Now, the problem with the raspberry one, the mango pearls in the raspberry one are lovely. Now, this is it makes enough for 4-ish, because you get 2 tea bags. Sorry, I went like that. I'm on TV. You get 2 tea bags, so you've got to split one lot of tea between 2 cups to make 4. That's not how it works. Give it 4 tea bags. You do get 4 things of syrup, so that's fine, and you get 3 pots. 3 pots of bubbles. 3 pots of bubbles. I like a lot of bubbles in my bubble tea.
You get
3 pots of bubbles.
Because you get the rainbow bubbles, which means you get loads.
I will get It's usually the mango or passion fruit tea with rainbow bubbles, because I can't decide on bubbles, and it's like 50p extra at most places. But it's bloody worth it because it's 50p extra, but you get like tons of bubbles in there. But it's 3 pots of bubbles, not 2. If it was 2, that's fine. You'd have to just split it. 3. 1 mango, 2 strawberry. So if you have the raspberry with mango, you have to have half a pot of bubbles each. And then you get to the passion fruit and you have a whole pot each. What are you doing? Even numbers, please.
Well, we've ordered some on Amazon, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. So we decided, because we love bubble tea. There are people that have coffee all the time or have just a cup of tea. Bubble tea. Because I love iced drinks more than I love hot drinks.
me too.
I'm more of an iced coffee or iced tea man than a tea or a coffee man.
Definitely.
But they're not as easy to make at home. But now we know how bubble tea works. So let me talk you through the process. Cup. Tea bag. A herbal tea bag or a fruit tea bag. That was a jasmine tea bag, but you can do green tea. And basically, pick your herbal tea bag. Don't use a usual one though. I love a Tetley, but not in. Exactly. Not Tetley in like a bubble tea. Use a herbal or a fruity one. Take your pick. You go into the cup. Hot water. 100 millilitres of hot water.
Syrup.
Now no. Okay. Now let the tea bag brew for no longer than 30 seconds, because in the words of Bubbleology Mixology Kit, you will ruin the delicate flavour. And then you don't. Now, if I'm making a usual Tetley, I will squeeze the tea bag as I bring it out to get the real good juices. But you don't do that with a herbal tea. No. You just scoop it out, and the remnants are there already. Then your syrup. This way you do the syrup. There we go. A few more than that, please. There you go. You can customise the sweetness here. 1, not going to be sweet. 3, sweet. So we've ordered passion fruit syrup on Amazon because we really like the passion fruit one. So passion fruit syrup, and then select your bubbles. In ours, we've got So I couldn't find a selection pack of syrups. I kind of wanted to get little selection packs.
Yeah.
I couldn't find one. Or there were, but they were really expensive. So I thought we'll just get the one. So we got passion fruit. And then the bubbles, though, I did find a selection box. So let's talk through the flavours.
And I'm very excited about one of them because it's my favourite flavour of thing ever.
The flavours arriving tomorrow.
Oh!
Bubble tea tomorrow.
Yeah!
Sorry. We have 2 strawberry pots, and these pots are 130 grams each. They're quite big pots. Look at the pots. They're quite large.
Oh, wow.
So there's 2 strawberry, 2 mango, 2 watermelon, and 2 blue raspberry. Now, you're excited for the blue... You can have all of the blue raspberry ones. I will try them, but I don't think I'll like them.
Yeah!
But I want all of the another type of pot then. I don't know what.
Oh, if it's passion fruit with blue raspberry, it's going to look like a drink I had on holiday once called the Mickey Mouse.
I used to have the one we do at the moment, the passion fruit with...
Was it called the Donald Duck? It might be the Donald Duck.
Probably Donald Duck, it's blue.
I think it was the Mickey Mouse, though.
Was it blue?
I don't know.
Why is it blue? But the one we have...
What's wrong with you?
Reminds me of a drink I used to have all the time when we went to Ibiza, called the San Francisco, which is a mocktail.
Yes.
It was lovely. Lovely stuff. I don't know what it was. Wait, you've had a San Francisco?
I feel like it's the same thing. It was probably just called the Mickey Mouse to entice kids.
What if it was blue?
Well, no, it was orange juice.
Yeah.
And blue syrup at the bottom.
That wasn't this. This was like red and orange and tropically. It was lovely.
That's what I had.
And I used to have them all the time. This was before I was an adult, so I couldn't have alcohol. Because you know me now, I love alcohol. But this lovely waiter, Antonio, I will remember this man till the day I die. Absolute legend. Because we went to this one hotel a lot growing up, he'd know our orders off by heart. So he'd come up to the table, and it was all inclusive. So before you'd finish, my drink would be down to here, and I'd turn back and there's another one there. So once you order a drink, that's it then, you're done for. And he always come over, he goes, beer, sangria, tu coke, San Francisco, and walk off. And we were like, Antonio knows what's going on here. Beer for my dad, sangria for my mother, San Francisco for me. It's lovely as a sangria. I can't remember exactly what it is. Let me get it up. But
I
love a sangria.
Because there's a cartoon that is playing in the back of my mind right now. Where I think a bunch of mice just going sangria.
Sangria is an alcoholic beverage originating in Spain and Portugal. Okay. It is. Here we go.
Put the Winnie the Pooh meme.
Which one?
The one where he's reading something. He's reading a bit of paper.
Right. So it is red wine, citrus fruits. Oh, that's it really.
Oh.
It's a cocktail with red wine, brandy, fruits, and spicing sugars and stuff. It's very nice. Served in a low ball tumbler. Do you know a fun fact about tumblers? Do you know what a tumbler is?
The app?
No.
I was joking.
Do you know what a tumbler is?
No. Well, I know the rock tumbler.
No, so a tumbler's like a glass. Do we have any at... Hang on, team. I don't think we'll have any here. You know like the little jug glasses we make out, like the Nutella glasses?
Yes.
That's a low ball tumbler.
Okay.
So it'll be about this big, and it'll have quite a thick glass bit on the bottom. Okay. That's a low ball tumbler.
Oh, you used to have one.
I did. And you know the glasses...
You broke it drunk. You sent it cascading across the floor.
And you know the glasses we have that are like that tall, the Asda ones that are tall about that thin that you got by your bed? It's a highball tumbler. Now, lowball tumblers are for still drinks. Sangrias, wine, anything still should go in a lowball tumbler. No. Do you know why?
No.
It will destroy the bubbles quicker. If you fizzy drinks or like sparkling ciders, any sparkling cocktails or rum and coke should go in a highball tumbler because it'll keep the fizz for longer.
Interesting.
The more you know. But no, yeah. So San Francisco's lovely. Sangria for me mum, and then a coke for Harvey. And then Alfie started liking San Francisco's, but that was when we went back and I was older, and I was having cocktails, not mocktails. I was terrible going to like Ibiza where it's all inclusive.
Oh dear.
Honestly,
you are
the poolside bar opens at 10 o'clock in the morning. That is not my problem. That's sorry. They can't open it at 10 in the morning and then expect people not to drink. I was not the only one. It got to the point where we'd go down to the pool at like 10:30, and I'd go, I'm going to the bar, does anyone want any drinks? Because you'd have to pay, it's all inclusive, so yes, I'll go see you want some drinks. I'll just carry them over. So my mum was like, oh, I'll have a latte, please. Harvey's like, I'll have a Coke, please, because he doesn't really drink. I was like, oh, I'll have a San Francisco, please. And my dad goes, oh yeah, I'll have a latte, please. I go to leave, and he goes, I'll have a beer. So I come back with this tray. I have a pina colada, because obviously I do. I come back, put it on a little table, give everyone the drinks, and Mum goes, Dean, did you order a beer? He goes, no, I did. I ordered a latte, but I mean, if I've got a beer, I'll have a beer. And I'm there, no shame, drinking me pina colada at 10:30.
Of course you are.
And the problem was, you had the pool here, poolside bar here, little poolside restaurant here. So you go in, paper plates, come in, sit by the pool, pina colada, pizza, scran, good. Don't laugh at me, baby.
Anyway, we got to there from bubble tea.
Well, drinks is not actually that. So another note I think we should talk about. We are a very indecisive couple.
Yes.
Spoilers alert, we're a couple. Whoa. We're very indecisive.
They knew that.
We're very indecisive. We cannot make our minds up with anything. What happens to tea? I don't know this, that, I don't know who. And it'll get to the point where we want to watch something in the evening. We want to watch a TV show or a film or something. And none of us could decide what to do. Now, you came up with a very ingenious solution. Would you like to share it?
So, I suggest this. This was on our anniversary.
Yeah, because we were like, we want to make a nice meal.
Yeah, because we'd already been out to Chessington.
Yes, we'd gone to Chessington.
Is that a note?
No, actually.
Okay.
So we'd already gone to Chessington for our 1 year anniversary, which was in July. Yeah. We went there, we went Legoland, stayed for a few nights. It was lovely.
But then it came to the actual date of the anniversary, because we went in June because it's cheaper.
So it was cheaper, and they were like, getting it off work was a problem and things like that. So we thought we'd just go a month early.
Yeah, so we went a month early, and then we hadn't got anything because like both of us were quite poor at this point because we'd been to Chessington. So we were like, we could go out for a meal, but we can't really. So
we could, but we can't.
Yeah, I suggested that we make a spin wheel where we pop all the shows that I want to watch, that you want to watch, and that we both want to watch.
And there's some that are crossover.
Yeah, some that crossover. Some that we both have just been really wanting to watch for a while. Others that I want you to start watching. Some that you want me to start watching. So
I'm going to go through some of them on the list. So I'm just going to show you. So it's an app. If you want to use it yourself, it's literally called Spin the Wheel app. I just happened to swim when it came up.
It helps us because, like, obviously I say that I want to watch something, and you'll go, oh, it's not really my thing.
Well, and then you'll do the same to me. But then actually we'll end up watching them and go, actually, this is a very cool show.
Yeah.
What was the one we started watching last night? Only Murders in the Building.
Yeah, and
which I love. I haven't seen the second series yet, but I love it. It's got Martin Short in it. It's got Selena Gomez in it. It's got I can never remember the other guy's name. I feel really bad, but I really like him.
And I was like, oh, what is this? But I'm really enjoying now. And obviously, I'm a well-known Ninjago fan. And you were a bit like, oh, for God's sake, Ninjago, but you're getting into it.
Yeah. So this is the app. So it's literally just spin wheel, and you press spin. It spins round.
This doesn't what we're watching later.
And it won't. And it depends on what it lands on. And it just randomly lands on. So there it's Is It Cake?
Oh, I love
Which is a Netflix show that I shouldn't like. It's like one of those horrible. Like, really, it's a very cheesy, corny... So, in lockdown, there was this whole massive trend with hyper-realistic cakes, and, like, TikTok going, oh, cake or fake? Oh, they made a game show out of it, which sounds awful, but I'm telling you, it's the most
so good.
edge-of-your-seat thing. You get so invested in the bakers in it.
We're trying to guess. I want Elizabeth to win currently.
It's like one of the most... her or Miko.
Her or Miko, but mainly Elizabeth.
But it's one you can, like, play along, because they don't tell you.
Yeah.
So, like, they're guessing what's cake, and we're like, no, I think it's this one, it's that one. Honestly, captivating stuff.
I know a lot of people don't like the host, but I really quite like him.
He's hit and miss. There's sometimes I'm a bit like, calm down, please.
Yeah, chill out.
He's very over-the-top American game show host.
He is.
Sometimes in the best way, sometimes in the worst way. But other shows on here, we've got DuckTales, Phineas and Ferb, IT Crowd, which again you hadn't seen, but it's one of my favourite comedies of all time.
I like Markiplier shows.
We'll get there. I'm just going through in order. Gravity Falls.
I love Gravity Falls.
Merlin, the BBC show. Heist with Markiplier, which really enjoying.
Yeah.
Very unique
You
idea.
didn't think you were going to get into it, but...
No, but it's very unique idea.
Yeah, it's like a choose your own story. So
YouTube.
You've got a playlist of all the videos, and you get to the end of the video, and he'll when people... I mean, obviously with you guys, you go...
And every YouTube video,
this one's here,
suggests...
this one's here, this one here. He's got the 2 different routes you can take.
So, he might be somewhere and he'll go, oh, we could split up or we couldn't. And you can click on either split up or don't split up. And depending on what video you click is where you go in the story.
It's very enjoyable.
There's 31 endings, I think. It is a lot of fun, to be fair. And it's a good little short one. Yeah. Because it takes maximum 10 minutes. Minimum, it can be 2 if you go the wrong way.
Yeah, you either go on for 10 minutes and get to a...
And there's musical numbers.
Yeah. Or you watch one video and then you're done because we've died.
We've got Inside Job.
Yeah, one that you're not a big fan of.
Escape the Night, which is another YouTube original. It's quite an older one. It's Jerry Graceffa, and basically the idea is
a few problematic people.
The idea is he's invites YouTubers to this mansion, and then they get trapped there. And they got to solve escape room style stuff, and people die and all sorts. It's great. Would recommend. You have to have YouTube Premium to watch it, unfortunately, because obviously it's a YouTube Red show. So to have you to watch them, you kind of or maybe you did and you don't anymore. I don't know. But there's 4 series of it. And it's very
enjoyable.
Good. You've got people who's in it that's cool. Glozell, Matt Pat's in the 3rd series. Lily Singh. Yeah. Shane Dawson. Cillian Ballinger. So a couple of, scary people. But who else? Oh, Lenny Pons, Ollie White's in the 1st series, and I'm not the biggest fan of Ollie White's content. It's not for me, really. But he's great. He's so funny because he's the only British guy. Yeah. So they're oh no, what are we doing? He's I don't want to be here. I want to die.
What the fuck
and he's
going
great. Taskmaster, which iconic. Only Murders in the Building, Outnumbered, which again we haven't seen yet. I've seen, you haven't seen yet. I think it's great. Magic of Animal Kingdom, bit of a documentary thrown in there. Narrated by Josh Gad. Love the man. Imaginary Story, which is another Disney documentary. Who Killed Markiplier? Ninjago. She-Ra. And Wizards of Waverly Place. So that's all of them. And we've got a film one as well. Yeah, which we haven't used it. Can we use tonight? Because I want to watch a film.
Maybe.
You said we could use it last. But no, we've got a film one.
We can't have a domestic on screen.
We've got film one as well with this selection of films that either both of us, none of us, either of us want to watch that we will get through. But it's very helpful to choose. But then sometimes we will both. Sometimes we will both over Merlin's 40, 45 minutes long, and sometimes I don't want to watch that.
It's more we'll get to we'll get to the end of the night. It's it's summer, but it's dark outside. And
say it's 10:30. Yeah. And we're reasonably last night you had work. You had work today, so it's you want to go to bed quite early. If it's 10:30, we're watching Merlin. We're not getting to bed till. We're not turning that off until 11:15. Then we're staying on our phones for an hour. We're not getting to bed till 12:30.
So
whereas if it's IT Crowd or something, it's 20 minutes.
Something short and snappy, a Ninjago or an IT Crowd,
anything like that.
Probably Heist with Markiplier is the best option because it
can take 2
minutes.
Because I think we watched one episode.
Hello?
Oh, that's Londis, isn't it? But yeah, very good.
Londis is dead.
Very good idea. Get on it, folks. Now, it wouldn't be a Mad Podcast without ranking something. Okay. So we're still doing a tier list time, baby! Don't worry, we're still doing a tier list. But we're going to do fruits. Because you love a fruit. And I love a fruit. And we're fruity, so there's a joke there. There's 27 fruits. Is it? Okay, so it's just the top 27 fruits of all time.
Okay.
27. Cranberries. Awful pick. Fucking awful. Anyone that goes out for drinks goes, I'll have a vodka cranberry, please. You fucking won't. You fucking won't. What you'll have is a knife in your gullet.
See, they're very stereotypically the old person.
I hate cranberries so much.
But it's the 23-year-olds who have them with vodka.
I also don't like cranberry sauce. On a roast dinner, people will whack out the cranberry sauce and put that cranberry sauce away now.
But that thing back where Haim from also.
Haim from Orco help me. Good.
Shut the fuck up.
26 is papaya. That's a very you-looking fruit. anything that's like orange with a like skin on the outside, you'll probably scream.
I haven't had a papaya.
You'd probably love that.
I would try a papaya.
25 is watermelon. I don't like watermelon.
I don't like it.
But I like watermelon flavoured things.
I don't like it as a physical fruit. But if it's like a tea or
that's what I'm
ice
saying. Watermelon flavoured things.
Lemonade.
It's nice.
Lovely.
But watermelon just eating, it's just too watery.
I can't do it as a sweet, but I can do it as a drink.
Yeah. Quite.
Thank you.
We've got watermelon bubbles coming, haven't we? Dr. Bunsen honeydew is number 4. 24 is a honeydew melon. I don't really like melon, so I'm just going to skip past that. 23 is grapefruit. Again, that looks very you.
I haven't had a grapefruit, but I've had a grapefruit like...
It's quite tart, I think.
You know the cartons of orange juice that I get by the barrel before?
Yeah.
I've had one of them. I did not like it.
It's quite tart, I think.
I like sour, but it was just...
I can't do sour. 22's blueberries.
That should be high.
No. I like them, but sometimes they can be a bit sour, a bit tart.
That's
You've got to get the right...
That is how I like them.
Strange cretin.
Fucking coconut is 21.
21 is coconut.
Kill yourself.
Oh, I love coconut water. Fuck off. What do you want a coconut for? Unless it's A, to use as a makeshift bra if you've been washed up on an island, or to drink a cocktail out of, I don't want a coconut.
Once I got thoroughly disappointed because like I was a child, so I didn't fully understand this. But we went to a Chinese restaurant where I lived in Norfolk.
I love a Chinese.
It was called the Chubby Panda. It was really cute.
That is the greatest name for a Chinese restaurant ever.
I'll take you to
the Chubby Panda.
I'll take you to the Chubby
Panda. You hear
Panda.
the Chubby Panda, you go, I want to go there.
I'll take you to the Chubby Panda.
The panda clearly loves the Chinese food. I want Chinese now.
I'll take you to the Chubby Panda if it still exists.
Duck chow mein. Duck fried rice.
Oh no.
Imagine a duck
fried dice.
Fried dice.
So yeah, we have the Chubby Panda in Norfolk, in North Walsham, and we were having dessert there. I can't remember the main course, but I remember this part very vividly. I was like 4. I think I was younger than that even. I've got a good memory by a guy. So my mum had this. It was a coconut shell, so obviously it's going to be a coconut ice cream, but I couldn't register that in my tiny child mind because it was the same colour as vanilla. So I was like, oh, I want to try that, Mum, because I thought it's a cool bowl with vanilla ice cream in it. So I had some and I was like, and cried.
20's kiwi.
I like a kiwi.
I like a kiwi, I don't like the admin of eating a kiwi.
Yeah.
For me, the best fruits are ones that you don't need to prepare.
So you're not an orange.
I like pineapple, but you're so much admin with cutting it up and dicing it. No. Apples, even a banana, just gone. Oranges. That's fine. If I have to get a knife out, I don't want it. If I need cutlery to eat my fruit, it can fuck off.
We had dragon fruit the other day, didn't we?
We did.
I liked it.
Not a fan.
The
texture was strange. 19 is limes. Again, lime's a good flavour in things.
Yeah,
like lime in a drink can be quite nice. Lime in rice is quite good. The next one's lemons, so we should try and do this together. Lemon and limes, like they're good in things.
I have eaten I eat lemons with a straight face and it scares people.
All right, you're odd.
No, like
brag.
Just saying this happens to me in my life.
But no, lemon and limes is good in things. Like I love a lemon and lime like flavoured water. Obviously, lemonade, lime and lemonade is good, like a 7-Up number. Yeah. But I'm not eating it on who is. Apricots.
Oh, I like an apricot.
Yeah, I don't mind an apricot. A cantaloupe. More melon. Fuck off!
Fuck off!
Raspberries. Oh, I love a raspberry. These sort of berries are the definition. Are you good? Of the definition of the best fruits. Because going back to my logic, if you need cutlery, it can fuck off. You don't.
Yeah.
Wash them.
I will.
What we've been doing recently, because we'll put a film or TV show on from my spin wheel, and we'll think, oh, we need some snacks. I'm not sitting and watching something if I don't have any snacks. What we've been doing recently is buying a thing of strawberries, some chocolate, melting the chocolate up, and then you've got like strawberry dippy chocolate, and it's strawberry chocolate.
If I go to Lidl for my lunch, like especially on the day when you're not here, if I just
do like your little walks to Lidl,
I do like my little. I used to do
little main character walks.
Yeah, I used to do it all the time to Weybridge.
Is that what they are?
Yeah.
They're your little main character
They
moments.
are. I have my
you put your headphones in, some cool music, and you have your little
dress up really nice just to go to Lidl.
Your little main character moment over it.
And I'll get my lunch. So I'll get a roll and
a roll.
Like if I don't have like ham or something, and I'll get that. I'll get a coffee or like there's that dragon fruit and lemon drink that I like.
Proper little main character.
Yeah, and then I'll just pick up like a carton of raspberries or blackberries.
And just
eat them and like come back here, put something on.
Well, 14 is blackberries.
I love blackberries.
We used to go blackberry picking a lot.
Yeah.
There's an old we said Weston. Back near Weston where I used to live, there's something called the Strawberry Line. Which is a cycle route, which me and my family did all the time. I think me and James have spoken about the Strawberry Line. We want to do the Strawberry... What?
Go.
No what?
No, keep going.
No what?
I just...
What?
Okay.
No what?
I'm trying to make a joke, so just keep going.
We used to do the Strawberry Line quite a lot. I think me and James have mentioned the Strawberry Line before. And it goes from... I think technically it goes quite a while. It goes from like Yatton all the way to like the other side of North. It's fucking miles. But what we used to do was we used to drive to Yatton train station, and then we used to cycle to somewhere called the Railway Inn in Burnham, I think it was. Maybe not Burnham, that doesn't sound right at all. The Railway Inn somewhere. Grab some lunch. This is a really nice broccoli cheese.
Aww.
That with a portion of chips and a pint sorted. And then we would cycle back, and it was nice. But in the summer, they'd have like bushes on the side of like blackberries and strawberries and raspberries. Is that what you were waiting for?
That's what I was waiting for.
And yeah, so we used to make sure we brought little Tupperwares and put them in, and then my mum would make a crumble.
Oh,
we'd go back. We'd do it of a Sunday. We would. And then my mum would do of a Sunday.
Who
am I? Who put 50p in me?
Of a Sunday.
We'd do it of a Sunday. And my mum would then make a roast dinner. Obviously, we'd help. And my mum would then make a lovely, like, it might be an apple and blackberry crumble or something like that. And it was lovely. Or a pavlova. Like a little mess with the strawberries.
That's nice.
Lovely
we did similar with...
Similar. It was called the Strawberry Line because obviously there were strawberries along it. And it basically was an old abandoned railway line that they'd like tarmacked over. But at certain points you could still see the little stations, the platforms. Sorry.
That's okay. We used to go and pick blackberries and strawberries with Barb. Good old Barb.
Get her on the pod.
That's my nan.
Get her on the pod.
And I can't remember what the trail was called that we walked. I can't remember it for the life of me. It also had a little train bit on it. And then we'd go and make jam. And I do kind of miss making jam with Barb. I like orange juice.
I do like oranges. No, it's not orange juice, it's oranges. 12 is nectarines. Never had nectarine.
I can't remember the last time I had a nectarine, because I know I have had them.
Oh, 11 is pears.
Now, the pear has to be secreting copious amounts of water for it to be a good pear.
So off.
No, I can't eat a firm pear. It has to be fucking juicy. I hate you. Just because we're gay.
I can't eat a firm pear. It has to be juicy. You want a juicy pear, do you, Parker?
Shut up.
Parker's first official co-hosting of the podcast. And he said he cannot eat a firm pear, but needs indeed a juicy pear. 10 is peaches.
I fucking love a peach.
I like peaches.
I like peach flavoured stuff.
Oh, 9 is great.
What?
Now let's be clear about this. Yeah. Green grapes, black grapes, red grapes. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Green grapes, awful. If you like green grapes, you probably also like fiddling kids.
Do you want to know,
red grapes, oh sweetie goodness. And if you get seeded grapes, get in jail.
Red grapes contain a small amount of testosterone.
They do.
Because I've been looking at foods that have testosterone in them. So that I can eat them and sort of up my testosterone levels in small doses. But before you know, I go on tea. So yeah.
8 is mango.
I fucking love mango.
7 is strawberries.
Yeah, that should be higher.
6 is plums.
I'm surprised strawberries isn't
Right,
number 1.
top 5. What do you reckon number 5 is?
Banana.
Apple.
What?
Still a big hitter.
Strawberry or apple I thought would be number 1.
4 is clementine.
Can I see it? Oh,
Small. It's like a satsuma. I love a satsuma.
They are nice.
They are lovely. It's a satsuma.
I think I prefer them to outside
3
orange.
is cherries.
See, I like a cherry.
I fucking hate glacier cherries are the worst.
Glacier cherries can jump
I don't
off
like
several
cherries.
bricks.
I don't like glacier cherries. Back off.
I don't like cherry flavoured things.
I don't like cherry. Oh no! I tell a lie. Cherry Coke is really good.
Fuck itself.
Cherry Coke is better than Coke. I
hate both.
Oh, sorry. Can you take this? Hot take.
Ah!
Cherry Coke is miles better than just Coke. Unless it's a mix, so then obviously the standard Coke will do. Any Coke will do. I wanted to have a rum tonight, and we wanted Coke. And it's a fucking Sunday.
Honey.
Right, I have to go to Spa. Is Spa still open?
Yeah.
Might do a little
No,
Spa.
because that's how... Remember when you guys left me here alone and all the gas was
To
turned
be
off?
left outside alone when it's cold out here.
They left me
Well, maybe you should know how we're in affairs.
The entire house left me alone when our gas had just been shut off because we let it go to 0.
Let it go.
And so I couldn't use the ovens. Well, I could use the oven, not the hob. I didn't have anything that I could put in the oven, so I had to go get a ready meal. I walked all the way to Lidl on a Sunday to realise it was shut.
Bananas. What's number 1 gonna be?
I like banana in smoothie. I don't like bananas.
What is it number 1 is?
I don't know.
Pineapple.
Oh.
Which is mental. Because I love a pineapple, don't get me wrong. But the number 1 fruit of all time?
Yeah.
With a pin-up play? No, no, no. Because what's my number 1 rule with fruit? If you need cutlery, I don't want it. And you need cutlery, so I don't want it.
You know how pineapple, eats you back?
Yeah.
Do you find that with anything else?
Acid usually does that to me.
So, because...
Not really. Just acidic things. Like orange juice sometimes does that.
I get it with baked beans. And I'm like, am I allergic to baked beans? Because baked beans eat me back. So I'm kind of scared I'm allergic to baked beans. And I've just been eating them my whole life.
Are you scared? Because you don't have baked beans. I've never seen you eat baked beans.
I used to be fed them a lot, and I'd just be like, I don't like them, and also they're eating me. And I haven't, since I've been, lived on my own, I haven't had baked beans because I just don't like them. And
I just don't like
But they also fucking hurt.
Well, I fucking love a baked bean. Bean, bread.
Again, hot take. I can't do baked beans.
Cheesy bean bread.
I do like the sauce.
While we're on food, I think we should talk about top 3 meals we've had in this house.
Oh yeah.
Why? So we went through a stage where we had a lot of chow mein.
Yeah.
Where we we'd have it 3 times a week. Chow mein.
That kind of swapped over into bolognese.
But it was really good.
It was.
I miss a chow mein. We've got the stuff for chow mein. We should have it.
You keep saying lasagna though.
Lasagna. We've got mincemeat to use up. The chicken's frozen. So it's boring, isn't it? Bolognese is good.
Bolognese is good.
Chow mein is good. We did steak. Went through a stage of doing steak quite a lot.
You're the main chef of this.
Because I'm class.
Duo. But I do 3 meals that you're a big fan of.
Steak.
Pork. Cheesy pasta.
Cheese sauce and chocolate and boiled penne in.
I thought you liked it.
I like it.
I add paprika.
But oh, in that case, hello Gordon. Get Heston Blumenthal on the phone.
He's only doing this because he's dead.
It's not a meal.
Okay.
It is good.
2 meals that I do that you enjoy then.
2 meals and a funeral.
Yours. But no, I do nice steak, and then I do barbecue pork. Because I so kitty.
I'm very tempted to do a cooking stream tonight. Because I used to do, anytime I cooked lasagna at home, if there's any very old Fraser Oliver viewers here, I used to do cooking streams quite a lot, and it'd always be lasagna, and people used to love it. Worcestershire sauce.
That make Jess happy.
There you go, Jess. Well, basically, in one of my lasagna cooking streams, I added Worcester sauce, and for funny, I said Worcester sauce, and then edited that into a TikTok clip and put it up on my TikTok. Go follow my TikTok. Link in the description. Anything more to say?
About life?
Yeah, just in general. This could be your last. It won't be last time co-hosting an episode of Map.
Am I gonna die? Are you gonna kill me?
No, as in James will probably always be here.
Have you not got more notes?
No.
Oh, okay.
So is there any?
Well, I kind of want to bring up Chessington.
Okay, let's talk about Chessington.
Because there was a new ride at Chessington. If any of you have gone to Chessington, you'll know. If any of you haven't, go to Chessington.
Jumanji.
There's a Jumanji ride now.
Now, can we first say? Let me see if I can find the photos. Because first off, so if you've seen
design...
Jumanji, there'll be there's like a massive jaguar statue in the remake. They have to get the jewel back to its eye or something.
The design of this ride was very well done. Even the area, because I was like, as you go,
it's like Jumanji Land.
Yeah, it's Jumanji Land, and as you go to the ride, there's like an assault course for kids. There's like stampeding ostriches. And there's like a car that does this.
So that's kind of it there. So you can see on the floor it says World of Jumanji, and then that is. I must have a better photo of the Jaguar. There it is. And then they've just built the massive Jaguar statue, and that there at the top is indeed the roller coaster that goes around said Jaguar.
And it's when you get on, like it's two seats either
so there's
side.
There's like a mandrel in the middle who's like
monkey.
this. Hold it, and there's like seats there and there on his arms.
And then when the ride starts, it starts backwards. So you shoot off backwards. But one of the seats at the back, so there's like 4 seats facing forward.
And then one set at the very back, is facing the other way to everyone else.
So they're going forwards, and we're all going backwards. And you go up this half loop, so they're obviously hanging down here, while we're sort of leaning forward, and then you go forward again.
But then the motion of that's what brings you down, not slowly, but not rapid, and then you get into where you got on, and it just zooms, and you go.
And it's got one of those, rather than like a loop, it's got one of those turning...
Like inverting...
I like how we're doing the same thing with
twisty thing.
Where, to me, it felt like it slowed down. You say I'm wrong.
It's not how it works.
I know it didn't actually slow down, but it feels like it slowed down, so you're just kind of hanging upside down for a bit.
And then you saw the track on there, you go up and round the Jaguar,
and
then that mangled bit at the top, you go up like that, and then back down, and you do the entire thing again.
You sort of hang there for a bit, and you were on the very top, because obviously it's like that.
Yeah.
And so there's the 2 people who are
closest horizontal,
and you were horizontal at the very top, and I'm just there like, I'm gonna die.
And then
you had a time trying to get me into the queue, to be fair. Because like I like rides when I'm on them, but when I'm in the queue, I work myself into a state.
I was fully ready to just go on it by myself, because there's no way I was leaving without ridden that.
Well, I work myself into a state with roller coasters, because I'm one of those people who watches conspiracy theories and like the lore of Alton Towers.
They're not conspiracy theories. You just watch new TikToks that cover horror stories from 12 years ago and just smile them out.
Horror stories, conspiracy theories. Like the lore.
Stop saying conspiracy theories.
No, but like I mean, those are the kinds of things I watch.
Yeah, but not about roller coasters. There's no conspiracy theories about roller coasters.
But yeah, I come across the Smiler stuff quite a lot, so I just kind of watch that, and then I'm in the queue, and I'm like, what if I'm on the one cart that just falls off and I die? And then I get into the queue, and I'm like. But I got on, and it was very good. But then you had to pay a tenner to get on it again, so we didn't get on it.
Yeah, there's like a virtual queue, and you get 1 per person for free, and then you have to pay an extra ticket for it, which I was like, we did it once, and it was great, but I'm not going to pay 20 quid to do it again.
And then when we got into the when we got into the actual queue, not the virtual queue, they had to change it.
Sorry, the way you work, so you put in how many guests doing it, and then it gives you a time to go back.
Yeah.
So that's what so then we went back and had to queue at our actual time.
So we got in the queue, and then they had to change the queue because there were so many of us. They were in the short queue. They had to move it to the long.
We joined
queue.
at a very good time.
Yeah, And as we're leaving, like, the short queue, you hear your name being shouted.
Oh, yeah.
We turn around and one of your college friends...
My college mates that I went to school with as well, and I was like, I'm literally not seeing you in about 5 years. And now we're both at the same ride at Chessington on this random day in July.
Yeah.
Hello. Which was strange, but lovely to see. Hello, Win. Definitely not watching. Doesn't know this exists. But yeah, Chessington was a lot of fun. The animals were always obviously lovely.
I love
I
capybaras.
do know capybaras there. There was this one guy who went, because we got early access to the park, so we were staying in the hotel, and he was sat there at the start of the morning like this, on a bit of lettuce. We'd go the whole day, come back at the end of the day.
Exactly.
He has not moved. That's the life I want.
When we were walking around, we met a fellow gay couple.
They were lovely.
Just
we kept bumping into them, didn't we?
We gave them directions.
We did.
We
went
on
lovely.
the Jumanji roller coaster with them. They were nice.
They were lovely. And then we went to Legoland in the same trip. So we thought we'll go up Chessington one day, Legoland the other day, then
very
come
kindly
home.
pointed out, hey, you're really close to Legoland, want me to pay for you.
Which we did, and it was lovely.
Dad.
Big up Lego. I love Lego. I just love Lego.
We went on Ninjago 3 times because I dragged him on 3 times.
We did.
And we didn't come away with any Lego.
Civil service. Oh yeah, I don't know how I did that.
Yeah, we were very restrained. For us.
So so much I wanted to buy, but just didn't. But no, it was a lot of fun. Legoland, great. Chessington, great.
We were very close to a lot of other things we wanted to do, but we just couldn't.
We thought about Harry Potter Studios, but that wasn't. They were like, it was all sold out.
The BBC Ghost House was very close to us, and I was so upset.
But no, it was good. The food at the actual hotel. I did think at one point, I was like, we're literally like a 40-minute drive from the West End. We could book last minute tickets that were like 25 quid each to go and see like the Book of Mormon or Lion King, or I think Kinky Boots was on. I was like, all of these shows I want to see were like 45 minutes drive, but I was like, I just can't be bothered, to be honest.
Yeah.
And we want to get back here to like 11 o'clock.
I know she's not watching, but I want to shout out the waitress in the bar on like our last night.
Oh, that was lovely.
Because
I want to talk about food quickly. So they had 2 restaurants in the chat. So we stayed in the Safari/Aztec Hotel. That's like here, and then the entrance to the park's here. So it was very nice. And they've got the Safari Bar and Grill, and then they've got the Temple Bar and Restaurant, I think it's called. So we went to the Temple Bar and Restaurant for breakfast, because breakfast was included. I love breakfast. All you can eat cooked breakfast. Ho ho ho. And you there with your bowl of fruit. I was on my 4th all-day breakfast of the day.
I had pancakes and bacon. Leave me alone.
I was on my 4th cooked breakfast of the day, shoving
it in like a breakfast man.
I'm a food man. And then, and then we also went there for our carvery, which was lovely.
It was very nice.
And then on the last night, we couldn't get a reservation anywhere. We couldn't really bother to go that far out, so we got room service takeout from the Safari Grill. You got pie? Did you get pie mash?
Pie mash.
And I got a lovely chicken burger, which was nice. So we sat that out by our window that looked out on the Safari.
Yeah, it was very nice room because it was like we got to see like the zoo animals. So we woke up and there'd be just a giraffe.
Best thing about it had a fridge in it.
Yeah.
Little mini fridge number. Because when we go to
not one that you like take stuff out of and it charges you a fortune.
If you watch my channel, you'll see we go to cons and we'll stay in hotels for that. They don't have fridges in them.
Yeah. So
we can't get snacks or drinks that need to be refrigerated, whereas Chessington just had a mini fridge you could use. So we bought orange juice and snacks and all sorts and would just chuck it in there and it was perfect.
But yeah, the girl who was on the bar on our last night, big flipping shout out to her. Not that she's watching.
Well, because what we did, so we went down and you can sit on like the decking of the Safari Grill and you can look out onto a bit of the savannah that you can see from our room.
And you can access the zoo late as well.
You can. They leave it open just so hotel guests can walk around. And we had I had a Disraeli and Coke. You had a Bailey's, I think, on our last night. And then we saw
they had mojitos.
They did mojitos.
And I made
we've literally got a bottle of mojito over there.
I am gay for mojitos. And so I noticed they had them. And I wanted one of them, so waited for her, and like there was a big order of drinks going on. Like there's 2 blokes trying to handle about 20 drinks.
They were getting confused with drinks.
Yeah. So she's like, "Sorry, I'll bring it over to you." So we went and sat down, and we were like, "Oh, we'll just be over there." Like, and she comes over, and she's got your you got
some sort of daiquiri or something.
Strawberry daiquiri.
Passion fruit martini, I think.
Martini. And then she comes over, she's like, I got you an extra mojito free of charge because of the weight. And I was like...
That's what we do. Yeah. Is drink our cocktails, ask for 2 paper cups, we split the mojito, and then we're up watching Naked Attraction in room with some mojito in bed.
We watched Naked Attraction every bloody night we were there.
It's great.
It's so good.
I think we spoke about this in the holiday episode, because if you go back and watch the holiday episode, we would watch that when we went on holiday every night. Me, Jess, James, and Parker.
They've upped the drama, though.
They have. There's so many arguments.
In the new episodes, they have put the arguments in over people who didn't, like, text back or
so
put
many
out.
Outs, and I love it.
And it's so good.
It is very good. Anything else there? I think we covered all bases.
I think we have.
Thank you for coming on and co-hosting. It means that the lovely people get an extra mab.
Thank you for...
You haven't lost out on a mab. There we go. Lucky you.
Thank you for giving me your space on the sofa, James. I
was genuinely thinking, I don't know where to sit. I want to sit in my normal place.
I didn't fill your shoes, but I gave the people...
I hope I did my thingy justice. Yeah. Cheers, loves. James will be back next week, don't worry. Regular scheduled programming will continue from next week, so worry not.
Subscribe to Fraser Oliver. Subscribe to James. He's on his journey to 1,000?
Yes. And then I realised in my video today that I think I said in my New Year's resolutions last year I wanted to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Which was never going to happen. I'm on 1,000. I've just crossed 1,700, 7,000. Oh, fucking Christ. 1,750. We're not getting to 5,000 in 6 months. But I want to see how close we can get. So if you watch this and aren't subscribed to my channel...
Get to 2,000.
We'll do 2,000. Well, I think we'll do 2,000. I just don't think we'll get anywhere near 5,000. But all the help would be appreciated to get as near as we possibly can. Let's get James to 1,000.
Get him to 1,000.
And I knew what you're going to do, so thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one! Parker's TikTok will be linked in the description.
I need to get to 20k, please.